Hello, Ashes. It's Inquisitor. Just doing a little casual testing here. This is the Xander deck that I had posted up in Discord a little while back. Well, it's a slightly modified. I adjusted the dice some, but yeah, we're just gonna give this a whirl and see what happens. Just watched an awesome game with Jackie here versus Monk. Got to see a 20 attack snake getting in on Auric for lethal. So we'll have Jackie go first. Okay. Yeah, I just kind of want to see what they're doing here. Demona is typically a fairly slower Phoenixborn, and these colors don't exactly scream Blitz to me, so I'm happy to sort of take the time, see what they're doing. Reinforce getting played here. I'm pretty happy that card is on the other side, because it's a big tempo hit and investment. Curious here, I might have to rework this deck a little bit, because I'm noticing if I'm not starting the Sunshield Sentry, I don't have a great way to spend a lot of dice. I think this is only 7 dice here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And yeah, I do have the Lioness that can bring us up to 8. So I think that actually possibly liberal use of divine buffs or a reincarnate and replay an ally could very well be a thing that happens. I think we just want to get the Cloudburst Griffin down right away, or as soon as possible. Are we going to see a massive Sunshield Sentry over there? Could be. I guess I kind of like just making the Cloudburst here, just having something on tap to deal with the threat. There's no ice trap. I suppose if I walk into a Meteor, I'm perfectly fine with that happening. I also kind of like having the divine power ready to go right there in case I want to smack something for 4. Alright. Still no threats yet. I think we just maybe we're either going to play the Lightbringer or the Ruby Cobra book right now. I think Lightbringer is good. I kind of like the disruption that it offers. And I suppose we will meditate up we're going to need. At least a time die. All this infrastructure building up on the other side is just kind of making me nervous. Just the fact that no threats have come down. It has to be like, I guess, Grave Knight or Sunshield as something big. But this seems like it's a deck that kind of wants to go wide to get value from Piercing Light. Or maybe, just stacks up a million. Oh no, I guess you can only put 1 Divine die on a unit. I was thinking like old school 1.0, where you could have like the Holy Knight with just a whole bunch of dice sitting on it, so it's got just a crazy attack value. So they're having a bit of a think on the other side. Understandably so. Yep, there's a Grave Knight. We unfortunately don't have a stock effect. So I think we probably just end up pressuring the guard here. So a mounted Grave Knight. All right. Ensure there's a Crystal Archer. I think that this is probably as good a time for a Lightbringer as any. We have, there's Crystal Archer. So I'm going to meditate 2 more times, I guess. Get these divine powers up here. Lose a generosity. Lose an earthquake. Hey, German. All right, bring in the team. Getting hit for quite a bit here. All right. So I think we might do something like play the archer into a divine buff and swing on a mounted whatever. So this must have been their first 5, so yeah, these 3 cards, or these 5 cards, this was an ally or an alteration that they pulled. A crystal armor would be kind of horrendous. Very interesting to see strictly ally-centric deck. I mean, if any Phoenix Horn is going to do it, Demona is a really good choice. But man, being in these colors and not running Cloudburst Griffin, that just. I think I value dealing with the mount more than whatever this is. And this is just a one attack unit, so I don't think I really worry about it too much. So I think we just play the Cobra. And actually, we can just go ahead and debuff. So debuff, Cobra, EV. So I think the real question is what gets promoted. Okay, passes main. So I think now we just go ahead. Get the Cobra. And the turn. Alright, I guess we'll play the EV here, and then we can do like a 1-2. Cobra hits the recruit, EV finishes it. So it'll probably look like I end up with a Griffin, Cobra, and EV versus a Grave Knight going into next round. Or do we want to... I guess we can hit the Archer now. Force the promote on the Grave Knight. Yeah, I like that better, I think. Alright, we just go ahead and get rid of the Grave Knight now. And then we take another 3 damage, or the Pegasus has its leisure to kill whatever it might want. So, I either take another 3 damage and be very ahead on board, so, just go ahead and end the turn here. I think I'm fine with this trade. I think it was probably important to do it this way because it puts the Wayward Recruit back under there instead of a Crystal Archer. I'm not going to meditate right now because I'd like a chance to just roll the snake. Interesting. So we could Lightbringer here. We've got some options. Unfortunately, I feel like I probably need to do something with this Crystal Archer before it just gets attacked. I do like this redirect here. Oh, I suppose swing with Cobra and Archer seems fairly reasonable here. Nice, we get a Rearward Knight. Although the dream of stranding threats probably not too realistic with reinforced there. These redirects are looking better and better. There are going to be some huge units on the other side. I think now is the time for Lightbringer. Before this unit gets too amped up. Am I gonna get a better golden veil target? I feel like I probably should. Um, uh, okay. Oh. And then that'd be 2 overkill damage coming in. Um, do I want to redirect? No, not yet. I think I'll sit on that. I think a Griffin is probably what we want to do right now. Alright. We're going to be staring down the barrel of another mount. I think we might actually drop a Meteor this... yeah. I like that. So I think we pressure guard right now, then we can golden veil the archer shot when they come in and block the Lightbringer. No surprise there. Yeah, I am going to have to go through this list and I think rework the dice costs a little bit just to be able to make it a little bit more efficient in how it can spend dice. I am leaning in towards taking Lioness probably a little bit more often, just because of the basic cost versus the split cost on Griffin. Although Griffin is looking really nice in this game just because it's been pushing a lot of damage. If we can get them to commit one more sort of chunky threat to the board, I'll feel better about a Meteor. At this stage, I think it's still kind of even, and it's probably worth just grinding out material. Sure. Oh, right. They wanted to promote with no viable target. So I just swing with the archer. This is a really good position to do so. Kind of wish I had another EV. Like right now. Maybe well. Reincarnating would have been very committal. And it would put me off Meteor. So yeah, I think we do Golden Veil this. Then we can block and counter. We can then, I guess, force. There's still plenty of room for another Grave Knight. I do have to respect the fact that I am very low on units. I think we call upon the realms here. Yes, yes, and yes. So that would be something like Meteor, redirect Cobra, and again, Dice Stranded. I think it is a pass here. We could Xander a Crystal Archer. That is a thing we could do. So that would look like Xander, Crystal Archer, redirect Cobra. We do have to meditate. Yeah. This would be easier if I didn't have Meteor as the option. I think we play it a little greedy here. and we just go for a pass, redirect into something, get them to commit a threat, and then Meteor, and then we can pull ahead there. Okay. Yeah, this is a really good looking Meteor. And wouldn't you know it, even though I have 4 dice left, I can only spend one of them. Hoping that they don't really. Oh, that was that was a Meteor. And I think we're just gonna be done. We will keep that. Actually, no, we don't need to. We want power symbols. Guess I'll keep this lioness because maybe I need units again. That is a crystal archer. Uh, guess we could Lightbringer here, or maybe bring out the Cloudburst Griffin and see if they want to keep on just um, stepping Demona in front. Now I like the pressure generated by Lightbringer here, so I think that is what we want to do. I am going to ready up a... It feels kind of bad to meditate with Call Upon the Realm in hand, but I do want to ready up a Divine buff just in case that ends up being like the critical damage I need to get through. So we can take 2 and lose a Cobra, or we could lose our guard and take nothing. Is overkill still weird? No, I think we're just fine. Lose the Cobra. No big deal. Yes, I'll counter. Now we will go ahead, I think, get our Cloudburst Griffin. And end the turn. See if they mount right away. Okay, going for reinforce, interesting. Do I want to maybe try and oh, okay, sure. Reinforce right into rearward. Perfectly fine. No kind of crazy Crystal Orchard nonsense showing, so I think we just go right for the, battle advantage here. Alright, I like seeds right now. I will trade this Griffin for this Rearward Knight. Oh, right, that is a it is a side action thing. I guard and take 4. Yeah, I think that's what we do, because otherwise we're taking a lot from overkill. So I think we can greed this a little bit, wait for the mount to show up, and then seeds that. So I think for the time being, it might be a Ruby Cobra. Could possibly get a little tricky here with like a Charm debuff, but we can respond to that with a Divine buff right into the seeds. I think that is going to be correct. Yep. Kind of sad that Battle Advantage doesn't interact with seeds. But okay, so yeah, for sure. We want a Ruby Cobra right now. And then again, we are going to meditate because we are a little side action starved. I'm not sure what. Oh yeah, we need that power. Power charm. This game is probably ending this round, so yeah, we're just gonna meditate aggressively. I think we can get there. This gives us enough for Ninja, Lioness, or well, Ninja, Lioness, and a Charm buff. Golden Veil? Okay, nice. If they commit a unit, though, I think we can get there. It's going to be a closer game than I thought. So yeah, this, okay. So we play the Ninja. And then meditate off I don't think it matters. Sure, we'll get rid of the Lightbringer book. Okay, Lioness. And then in for 2. All right, GG. That was interesting. Definitely gonna have to go back to the drawing board. Because yeah, I was just inefficient with dice too often. Stuff was getting stranded. Really need to. I think Linus probably needs to be more of a Plan A book than Griffin or Lightbringer even. Like Cobra, Griffin, Lightbringer seems pretty reasonable. But yeah, nice game from Jackie. I haven't seen them around or played them before. But just kind of bumped into them on Ash Techie today playing against Monk, and yeah, I kind of like seeing what they're bringing. So thank you folks for watching. This is cool. I'm definitely going to put some work into this list. It might end up in Leo, but I still think Xander has enough to offer himself that is worth exploring a little bit more. So yeah, if you like the videos, please like and comment. on the YouTube. That stuff really helps me out. And if you are feeling particularly generous, a subscription would mean the world to me. Thanks a lot. I will see you folks in the next one.